What's up, everybody? It is Rude Boy right here, cruising the barrio, CRBradio.com, and of course, RoX-TV.com. We are here shooting it straight with Rudy. What? Cruising the barrio at CRBradio.com. It's RoX-TV.com. But you know what? Tonight we are so excited that we are here at the only invited guest of the one and only Mr. Minister Troy Muhammad, the student minister, right?
Yes, sir.
Why did they keep
Yes,
saying? Tell me about that. Why? Because you've always been just a minister to me.
Well, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan says that we all should be students.
Praise God.
Not just in the ministry, but in life.
Yes.
Because if you consider yourself a student in life, you're always open to learn. You don't never get to a point where you think you know or you think you understand.
Yes.
But you're a student in life.
Yes.
So it keeps us humble, number one, and open to learning.
Yes, sir. Now let me ask you something. Now, you did a 18-year bid in prison.
13.
13.
Yeah.
But you were.
Don't give me more time than
No. But this is where you found Islam, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me something. Who really reached out to you while you were in those trenches in prison, man? I'm not going to ask you why you were there.
Nobody reached out.
No.
I mean, what I saw the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan on the Donahue show.
Oh, wow.
That lecture was the first time I really saw him. And it just gave me a different perspective. I saw a man who had power in his words.
Yes, sir.
Not power in a gun or power in brawn, but he had power in his words, and it made me want to study more and be more than I was at that time.
So years later, you have your own mosque.
Yes.
Minister, it's Muhammad's Mosque number one in Detroit.
Yes.
It used to be over on Wyoming.
Yes.
Now it's moved over to
Evergreen.
Evergreen. Yes.
Found a bigger space.
Yes, it's so great. Let me also ask you this: your love for hip hop.
Yes.
You've been a hip hop fan since I've known you,
Yeah,
and you and I we go back a little bit now.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
God.
Yes, sir.
And some of your old school favorites. I mean, KRS-One, and
I mean, all of them. We're from Detroit, man.
X-Clan, Run DMC.
I mean,
right.
Rakim, KRS-One, all of them,
Right.
You know?
So now you are starting to promote nice events like tonight.
So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to show groups how
sir.
to support themselves.
Yes.
Instead of getting government funding or looking for, some type of program to fund them, we can hook up with hip-hop acts, with R&B acts, bring them in, and we can fund our own movement.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I mean?
Yes,
we
sir.
can support
Yes, sir.
ourselves.
Yes, sir. And you know what? And on a night like tonight, I mean, it's a magical night.
Yeah.
Even though it was by invite only, however, there is a big festival coming up real soon at the end of August. Tell us about that, please.
Oh, man, we got the Cultural Diversity Festival. And the Cultural Diversity Festival is going to be at Hype Athletics in Dearborn, Michigan. You got to come out to that. It's 4 days. We want everybody to come out as a family event. We're going to have a lot of entertainment. Some wrestling is going to be in the house. Some music is going to be in the house. It's going to be a big event for the family, so come on out.
Okay, so the final thing that I'm going to ask you on our show, Shooting It Straight with Rude Boy, I'm giving you 5 names, and I just want to know the first thing that comes to your mind when I say these 5 names. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You ain't sure.
I'm sure.
You sure?
Yeah.
Chuck D.
Chuck D. The Voice.
KRS-One.
The Teacher.
Ric Flair.
Oh, man, one of the greatest of all time, Woo!
Minister Farrakhan.
Love.
And finally, Prince.
Everything. Prince was an everything guy for me. You know what I mean? We grew up listening to Prince. I mean, you could combine that whole piece, everybody that you mentioned together.
Yes, sir.
And it's a combination, man.
Yes, sir.
And if you got exposed to that combination,
yes, sir,
you became a certain type of person.
Yes, sir. We are cruising the barrio at CRBradio.com. It is RoX-TV.com with the honorable, and I mean it, the honorable student, Minister Troy Muhammad.
Peace out.
Old school right here, in the building right here, for the Rakim show. Tell me, what's your name, bro?
Uchi Khan in the building. What up, though?
Yes, and I see you've got your vinyl.
Oh, man,
you ready to
ain't
get
playing,
it
I
tagged?
ain't playing out here, man. I'm a fan of the culture, man.
So let me ask you this. We talked before we went on the air. You told me all about these old school Detroit hip hop.
Oh, man.
What was your ultimate favorite? Esham, was it?
Esham, for sure, bro.
Esham, yeah.
Eastside hoes and money.
Esham.
Esham, for sure.
Esham's dope, ho.
Awesome Dre.
Awesome Dre.
You know, I got that on vinyl.
my
Signed by my man. That's my brother, DMW.
Yes,
You know,
Detroit's most
Easy
wanted.
Me,
Yes,
DJ Lowe's,
yes.
Motsy, to my guys, man. You know.
Yes. So your collection, you got it all.
No, man, I ain't playing.
Put one hand in the air if you feel good tonight. If you ready to enjoy yourself tonight, keep your hand in the air. Enjoy yourself. Say what? Come on. All right. We ain't gonna play around tonight. Peace to the Nation of Islam.
RoX-TV, it's your homie Rudy. That's right, we doing the old school thing tonight, right here. The very special guest, Rakim. But before we do that, the master of ceremony, the true legend of all of Detroit comedy. Yes, I said it, Mike Bonner is in the building. What's up, Mike?
What up, though?
Let me ask you this, brother. How long have you been doing this comedy thing?
33 years.
Yes.
33 years.
And let me ask you this. How did you get hooked up with such a great organization
They
tonight?
saw me doing a show. They asked me to come by and do it. And I'm here. They called me in. I turn down no shows. I do them all. It don't matter to me.
So Mike, are you on Instagrams? Facebook?
Yeah.
Tell us about
Social
it.
media. I'm on Instagram at Mike Bonner Official, Mike Bonner on Facebook, and also Michael Bonner, my government name on Facebook.
And Mike, what we do for each and every one of our guests is I'm gonna give you 5 names. You tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when I say these 5 names. Are you ready? Richard Pryor.
Amazing genius.
Prince.
Amazing genius.
Ric Flair.
Awesome professional entertainer.
Rick James.
A phenomenal artist. He set the trend. He's a standard.
Downtown Tony Brown.
Tony Brown got me into comedy. I love him.
Cruising the Barrio, CRBRadio.com, and of course, RoX-TV. You know it is the one and only Rude Boy in the place to be. And you know what? All old school all the time. And you know what? I got to tell you something. Tonight, I just happened to run into an old homie of mine. Yes, it's so true. And when I talk about legends, when I talk about royalty, when I talk about the kings, you got to be talking about Awesome Dre and the hardcore committee in the building. What up, Awesome Dre?
What up, though, rude boy?
How you doing, man?
You all right?
Man, it's always good to see you. It's always good to rub shoulders with you. I know that you've been doing so much, even through this old school, even through this bullshit pandemic. You're still working. You're still doing your deal. But what I want to know, really on the real, is what's happening with you? New album? Tell us about it.
Well, actually, today is really it's a special day. It's August the 1st,
Yes, sir.
2021. So today I just inked a deal with Architect Entertainment.
All right.
My boy, the Davis Way, one of the super producers coming out of Detroit.
Yes.
I just joined the team, so we're going to do 2 projects. So the first project is going to be an EP of some unreleased Awesome Dre material.
Okay.
The next EP is going to be is tentatively titled The Taurus Project.
The Taurus Project. What?
Because we all Tauruses involved. I'm a Taurus. The Davis Way, he's a Taurus, and then we're gonna have DJ Los.
Okay. For real?
So yeah, that's gonna be
You talk about royalty right there. Everybody you just mentioned right there is royalty. When you talk about old school hip hop, straight up. I mean,
DJ Los, their album came out literally, technically before ours did. We had a 12-inch out before them.
All right, so we're now at this the point of the show. Rude Boys Shooting It Straight Music Edition, and I'm gonna throw out 5 names, and when one word, I need you to reciprocate what that person or persons may be.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Always.
Are you sure?
Always.
MC Breed.
Ain't no future in your front.
Eshawn.
The devil.
Insane Clown Posse.
Psychopathic. Literally though.
Are you ready? Are you ready? The one and only RJ Watkins.
Pioneer. Godfather.
Praise God, yes.
If it wasn't for RJ, we wouldn't be popular. RJ gave us our shot.
Tell me about it, please. H.T. Henry Taylor.
H.T. Henry Taylor, Brian Piccolo. They
gave us our start too, I
So
swear,
it's like,
my hand to God.
We were the very first interview, him, the Hardcore Committee was the very first interview on Rap's Corner, which was the first,
Yes, of course,
on
of
the
course.
New Dance Show. We was
Yes,
the first
sir.
interview on there. But they let us perform, they played our music. We were the first ones to perform live.
Right.
On New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, they had a show that was streaming, and
Yes.
they was like, no, we went live
Last 2.
and rocked it.
Kid Rock.
Oh, shit.
Oh, did I say that?
Rock's cool, that's my man.
He was.
Till he rock that Confederate flag shit.
Nah, this is more personal to me than that and shit.
Me too. Me too.
It ain't
I
got shit to
ain't.
do with that. It's on some personal level.
Okay, last but not least, of course.
recorded parts of that Grit Sandwiches for Breakfast album at North Lake, which was the studio that Ivan
It's true.
built for us.
Yes, sir.
That was
Yes,
our
sir.
studio.
Yes, sir.
That he
I remember
recorded
that.
part of that album in. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah,
With Corey Blake,
yes.
the detective, who was our
Okay,
producer.
finally, Eminem.
No comment.
Damn, it got quiet. It got real quiet.
He all right, that's my man.
Well, you know what I feel about Eminem. You know, you really need to give Esham his dues, because, I mean, you stole all of his shit. That's all I'm just saying. Anyways, we're cruising the Barrios old school right here. Awesome Dre, Hardcore Committee, the big X-Man in the building. What?
And yo, go to getondown.com and cop that 30-year anniversary You Can't Hold Me Back red
Yes!
vinyl. Blocksonic.com. Shout out to my label. Shout out to Architect Entertainment as well. Hardcore Committee, Hardcore Commission, Hardcore Commission.
If you ain't got time, grab the book and I'll read it to you. I did the audio for the book. Nah, man. I know how it is, man. I know how it is.
I tell them, don't practice that shit. One more verse, my dude. Let's get it. Yeah. Yes. I want to break that. They wanna know how many rhymes have I ripped and wrecked, but researchers never found all the pieces yet. Scientists.
Cruising the Barrio, CRBRadio.com, and of course, RoX-TV. That's right. We are here with true hip-hop royalty. And I mean that when I say that. You know, we've had several superstars on the stage on this show. But I got to tell you, man, I mean, come on, man. When you talk about hip-hop royalty, there is none other than Rakim. Now, how long have you been in the game now?
Sheesh, man. I forgot. I stopped counting, man. 30-something years, man. Since 86.
And I know you got a book coming, or is it out?
Yeah, it's out.
Okay, and where can the people find it?
It's on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, all the book platforms.
And what's the name of it, sir?
The name of the book is called Sweat the Technique. And it's a good book, man. It's got a lot of information, a lot of inspiration in it, man. Like if you're an artist, any kind of, creative person, man, it's a good book to read.
Yes. Okay, and the next question I have, everybody is, there's a rumbling going on about Eric B. and Rakim being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame next year. What is your thoughts about that? How would that affect you if you and your partner were to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Man, that'll put everything in perspective for me, man. a humble cat, man. Always been a humble person, and I love music, passionate about music, and to be able to be seen on that level, man, or appreciated on that level, man, be a blessing and put everything in perspective for me.
My brother, that's so good. Yes, we're pulling for you. I mean, come on.
Go out there, get them votes in for your boy. It's been a while, you know what I mean?
That's right. Now, we come to the part of the show where I'm just going to give you 5 random names. And you tell me off the top of your head, Rakim, what you feel about, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Russell Simmons.
Mogul, Big Brother.
Ric Flair.
Next level entertainment.
Big Daddy Kane.
Brother and one of my peers, man. Good brother.
And of course, we gotta ask about the one and only, and you said it on the stage, you had his back, Michael Jackson.
One of the biggest influences to entertainment and people of all walks of life, man. Like, amazing, talent, and gonna be truly missed, man.
Prince.
Genius, you know what I mean? Next level, way before its time.
Brother Rakim, we thank you so much for your time. We know you're busy. We once again appreciate you. We're cruising the barrio. It's CRBradio.com. Cruising El Barrio. You know how we do.
That's right.
Rakim in the building.
Peace
What?
and love, you heard?